Being open-minded to the bigger picture. It's kind of a big topic. Might be a little bit hard to grasp, but once you understand how powerful being open-minded is, nothing could stop you. I grew up really closed to a lot of things. I would say I was more narrow-minded. However, growing up, as I got older, I began to mature and understand that there are more than one view. There are multiple windows, multiple perspectives on one thing. And thanks to my history teacher, Miss Wendy Jones, she really taught me how to see past a 2D dimension, see past even a 3D dimension. A great teacher. I'm so glad I had her. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be the person who I am today. Now, once I grasped the open-minded technique from her, I realized how dull, how narrow my life was. You see, what Ms. Jones taught me was to understand the perspective of really anything, bad or good or bad. And I saw it. I remember her teaching us about democratic political values and Republican values, and she kind of, I would say, showed us the flaw and positives of both sides. I saw a different perspective from there. She used a Japanese story in World War II to illustrate how the Japanese felt about the US, the Americans, the Allied powers, and also the controversial past of the US, exterminating Native Americans from their lands. It really brought out a darker side of the US, but while understanding that darker side, it showed me that even the greatest of things has a dark past. It's possible. It's good to consider both light and dark. When we could see things from multiple angles, from all sides of the viewpoints, then we could truly grasp the concept of reality itself. On that note, I've come a long way from that, and I've become a really open-minded person in anything. And I gotta say, this was a huge breakthrough for me. Something that was much more valuable than money itself. I felt like I was freed from what one narrow-minded person could teach me. The truth is something you have to find, and you have to do your own research, and you have to make your way to finding the truth. Of course, you will fall into biases, but that's alright. We can consider both bias and make our own judgment from there. Now, if you could be open-minded yourself too, if you could work towards it, I highly recommend it. You'll start to see life much more four-dimensional, five-dimensional even. Knowledge. It's gonna sound cliche, but they could take your money, but they can never take away your knowledge.